be there for us to use as a resource. So hand over to our very lovely Claire Kinsella.
Thank you very much, Helen. Right, okay, so tonight we're going to be going through our Oriflame Getting Started induction. So this is, for all you new people that are on here tonight, this is getting started from day one. And for any of you that are not new, it's great for you to refresh and get new ideas for retail yourself, but also if you're team building, it's good to give you some ideas of things to go through with your new people when they start. So, first things first. When you are starting as a new person, it's really important that you make sure you get yourself this Oriflame app, and it's called Oriflame Getting Started. Okay, this app is really fantastic, and it's just 4 simple steps, and it goes through just the little things like placing orders and helping you find ways of getting customers. So it's a really simple app, and as you've completed it, it'll take you through to the next stage, so you know you're not missing anything else. So this is something that we need to make sure that everyone is downloading straight away. So if you're brand new and you've not got it, you want to get it. And if you're team building and you're not getting people to use it, this is definitely one to do. Now we've got our resources sites available for you, and I'm just going to run through a couple little tips on the site. So we've got our matrix group resources. Now on here we have lots of things, like we have a file section. You can go on and you can get things like download your order forms instead of buying them. You've got like tracker forms, things like that. And at the top of our page, we also have a section that says topics. And anything you want to know about, there's probably a topic for. And if you click it, it'll take you straight to that. We've also got at the top some pinned posts, which are announcements, which has got lots of videos and trainings and our system all at the top. So this is just to show you what we have available on our resources page. We also have a picture group that's called Pics for You. That is the same again. You have your topics, so you can look at things like real life products, reviews, interaction posts. We've got at the top also the pinned posts with all our announcements, where we have a video from Rachel showing you how to use the pictures, the best way to get your own pictures and things like that. And then we have a pinned post with some top selling items from each campaign that is always updated every campaign, and it has descriptions ready for you to go in and copy and paste into your group. Okay, so they're just some of the resources we have available to you when you're getting started. Next thing is we have our starter kits. So the company itself offers you some fantastic kits at a huge reduction. So as you can see here, this particular makeup starter kit is worth £92. This kit is available to you in your first 2 campaigns for £19.95. Okay, so we have this one. We also have a cosmetics one that's now been reduced to £13. So there's also a big one as well that's also got some of the catalogues in, and that one is £69. So how can your starter kit help you get sales? Well, in your starter kit, you're going to get yourself some catalogues, you're going to get some samples, you're going to get items that you could use to maybe do demonstrations with. You could generate some reviews with the starter kit by sharing them with people. You can use them to take pictures. You know, you could take pictures of the products, you could take pictures of the looks that you've created with the products, and you could do some live reveals with showing the items as well. So this starter kit is really going to help you generate some sales, so it's well worth the money. Now, obviously, if you've started this business today and you'll get a starter kit that's going to come maybe Friday or Monday, what do you do in the meantime? Well, you need to really start promoting your Oriflame products online with everybody, okay? So straight away, that's something that you don't need to wait around for. You don't need to wait till the catalogue come. You don't need to wait till you get a starter kit. You can start this instantly on social media. So where to start with that? Well, I'm sure by now all of you that are on here have already got themselves a selling group set up. Okay, so if that's the case, fantastic. If it's not the case, go away and set yourself a group up or ask your sponsor to help you with that. What I would recommend to you now is to post around about 20 products into that group before you add anybody else in. So the reason why we say this is, can you imagine walking into a shop and it's empty? Okay, there's nothing on the shelf, nothing in there. You walk in and then suddenly they start filling the shop around you. Yeah, that would seem really busy and hectic, wouldn't it? And you just want to leave. You wouldn't be able to look at anything properly. You would just leave. Now this is the same with your group. If you set up a group, go and add all your friends, and then suddenly start posting all your products, and your friends are getting notification every second, they'll just leave. Okay. So what you want is you want your group set up ready with your products in, all posted individually, so that when you add people, they can just go in and browse everything. Okay. What we then recommend to keep that going is to post around 3 to 5 products in your group every day, spread out throughout the day, so not in one go, or just spread out just to keep your group fit people. We also recommend that you go away and you join all your local buying and selling groups, because where else do we find customers and people that want to buy things? In buying and selling groups. So that's the first place for you to start. You're also going to invite all your friends without prejudging to your group. Now things have changed with Facebook. You can't just automatically add someone to a group. They have to accept that invitation. But you can send out reminders. Okay, so if you've invited people and they've not accepted it, you can click on it and remind them. Okay, build your group and ask by asking your friends to help you with comments and likes. So send them a nice little message. Send them a message asking if they'll help and support you with your new business. And all you're asking them to do is, you don't have to buy anything from you, although we would love it if they did. But we're not asking them to do that. We're asking them to help with a bit of interaction. So if they start commenting on some of your products saying, oh, Laura, that's a lovely lipstick. I like the colour of that. How much is that? And they just start generating like a conversation or just a few likes or something on them posts, more people will be interested. Because if people look at your group and they think that no one's interested, it puts them off. Well, when you see others, you know, it's like monkey see, monkey do, they all join it. Okay. An important one in your group is to use interaction posts. So I'm going to talk a little bit more on that in a minute, but you do need to have interaction going on in your group. Why not put an exciting status on Facebook saying about how excited you are about your new business venture? Don't necessarily put what you're doing right now. Start getting people inquisitive, getting people that are going to come and ask you. Okay. Write down 20 names and send them a catalogue link. Okay. Now, we don't have a personalized catalogue link direct to you anymore, as in we used to have a catalogue that someone could click on the image and buy, but it didn't work. The company's never found sales have done through that. So there is a generic catalogue link that you can send out to people. They want something, they would then send you what they want in a message, and you can go through that. You can either go through your beauty link and order direct from your store, or if they're local to you and the friends and things, you can just ask you direct. Okay. You then want to send out 5 links a day to your catalogue. So you're going to start off with 20, okay, and then after that, just do 5 a day. So get people seeing your catalogue. So I've just already mentioned about sending out your catalogue links. But if you're going to get yourself a startup kit, it's going to come with 5 catalogues. So you need to now know what you're doing with them 5 catalogues. So write down a list of the first 5 people, and then the next 5, and then the next 5, and then the next 5, and so on. And get these catalogues with as many people's hands as you possibly can. So you'll take them round and you'll say to them, here you go, I'll pick it up tomorrow. Don't leave it too long if it's an emergency. You know, we don't need to leave them a catalogue for a week, okay? It doesn't take long to look through and see what you want. You might get the odd one that'll say, oh, I really can't look, can I look next day? Okay, but most of them give them a sense of urgency. No, I need this, I need the catalogue back, I've got to get my order in. Just give me them back tomorrow because I've got to go to someone else the next day. Now, the thing is with this, there is no secret to being successful in this business. Successful people are simply those with successful habits. So they've learned to master all those little mundane tasks and do them on a regular basis regardless. And this is the secret. So all of these things compounded over time make your business grow. Okay. Now, social media in general, we've got Facebook, which is predominantly where our sales are coming from. Then you've got lots of people having great success on the likes of Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter and Pinterest. People are using those platforms to start generating sales. Yes, Facebook is our speciality. Yes, Facebook is where most of it's coming from, what we're teaching on. But if you are confident with other social media platforms, just get it in there. Just make sure you're promoting your pictures and promoting your products everywhere you possibly can. Now, a really good way to demonstrate our product demonstrations online. Now, you may not feel confident yourself with doing demonstrations if you're unsure with makeup or anything like that, but you can use other people. And if you are confident with it, then brilliant. But also, you know, by not being confident in it, sometimes that can have a great impact. So if you don't know how to apply makeup and you're just trying it out and you're learning, why not learn with people watching you? Because so many people at home that would be in the same position, that don't wear makeup, that don't know, and would definitely like understand what you're going through and watch you and want to learn with you, and then go on and buy the products as well. But by showing the results that you can affect. So by me just putting a picture of a foundation and a makeup palette, an eyeshadow palette, let's just say on there, they might go, oh, yeah, that's a nice colour. But then by showing the picture of look what this can create, that is what gets people to go, oh, yeah, okay, I'll have a go. Why not do tutorial videos showing them how to work stuff? So, for example, we've got here the mascara and primer, we've got the eyebrow pencil, and we've got the mascara, brow cara, it's called, yeah. So why not show people how you use them? Why not say to them, look, this is what you do with this is how you use it. It's really simple, it's really easy. Okay, again, it gets more people interested in buying it. And get with the trends, guys. Have a look what is out there right now. Look at the types of colours that people are using. Look at the types of colours people are using in their posts, in celebrity statuses right now. What it is that people are wanting, make sure that you can offer them, because Oriflame is a very modern company and it's really on trend with a lot of things. So if we're constantly finding what they're using and promoting it, the Oriflame Instagram account is fantastic. And it's a really trendy account with lots of gorgeous pictures. So go in there and take them. Use the pictures and create your own. So like I said, keeping up with the celebrity trends there. Male beauty routines, you know, it's not just about the women that do this. There's so many men that look after the skin these days, never more than ever than they are right now. Make sure you're promoting that, showing that. If you're a man who's never done it before, why not show the awkward side to start in the skin routine, but then creating your story as to how it's working for you. Now, something that's really important in your group is interaction. Facebook knows when a group is popular or not. If there is nothing going on and it's all one-sided, so it's all you posting, but there's never anyone responding to your posting, then Facebook will think that your group is not very interesting and people don't want to see it in the newsfeed, and it won't be seen. If you've got a group where people are commenting and interacting back and to, so it's not all one-sided, you need to be responding back as well, give and take. So if they're commenting, you need to be commenting back, all of that. This not only keeps it high up in the newsfeed, because every time people comment, it's seen in the newsfeed, yeah? So there's all of that, but also Facebook thinks this is a popular group. People like the content in this group. We're going to show this more. So it's really important. You may think by posting a silly quote or a game is not getting you a sale. And you might not think, oh, I won't do that. It's not actually getting me any sales. This is what's keeping your group getting the sales. This is what's keeping your group being seen in the newsfeed. Now, sharing reviews. So these are some reviews that I've done. So I've got my skincare routine. I've shown how our wonderful products have helped my skin. I've got my son's skincare routine. I've shown how these products have helped my son. And then I've got things like the makeup. So this here, this picture is my daughter's leg. So this is a big birthmark that she's got on the whole of her leg. And you can see on one side where the foundation's great coverage. That is something that's like, oh, wow, you can see that works. You can see this is really good. So by me showing a picture of a foundation, why buy my foundation over somebody else's? Yeah? So if you show a result as to why you buy that foundation, then obviously this is going to generate more sales. So try and create your own reviews because it will definitely have more of an impact, but share other people's as well. Always be sharing other people's, but people trust you. Okay, they like to see what you've got. You know what? There are two things that stop people scrolling into their news feeds, and the first one is you. Okay, they want to see you with the products. They want to see you demonstrating the products. And the second one is the wow factor. And you don't get the wow factor by sharing a bottle of foundation, but you get the wow factor by showing how the results it's given like that. Okay, so that's just not a normal foundation. This is, wow, look what that's done. That gets people stopping and looking. And you demonstrating the products gets people stopping and looking. So put yourself out there if you can. I know it's nerve-wracking, and if you've not got the confidence to do that yet, then that's fine, because that will come. But share other people's for now, but when you do step out your comfort zone, where the magic begins. Make sure you're thanking your customers. Thank your customers in your group when people make a sale. Yeah, if someone buys something from you, give a big thank you. Thank you very much, your order's on its way. Why not even tag them in your group when their order comes? You know, why not take pictures of the orders? Your order's on the way, ladies. Just create that excitement and that curiosity of actually people buying off this lady. This is good, yeah? Going live. Going live is something that Facebook itself absolutely loves. Facebook loves video content. Now, we can all post links of videos, but actually, Facebook don't want you leaving their platform. So when you post a YouTube link, yeah, it's great, you post it, and they're not going to stop you from, but you are taking that person from Facebook to another platform that is actually Facebook's rival. Okay? So really, Facebook want you on here. They want you staying on Facebook. So any content that you post, they would rather you post it, upload it direct, for one, rather than creating a link. They'd rather you just post it straight into there so that you're not leaving. But live videos is something that Facebook absolutely love, and it will give you a great Facebook reach. But not only that, your customers love it too. Your customers like to see what's going on. Now, again, if you're unsure and you feel nervy about going live on Facebook, why not start by unpacking your bag when you delivery when your box comes? Yeah? So when that box comes, you don't even have to have your face on it. Jackie McCormack is the queen of lives, and the sales she gets from her lives are unreal. She started by undoing a delivery. That's what it all started. So she'd have the delivery come, and she got on Facebook Live, and it was like, ooh, look what's come, and she unpacked it live, and it started getting curiosity, started getting people looking. Why not like demonstrate some stuff? Maybe start with some hand clean up, some nail polish again. That's not showing your face, but just edge your way in doing it. Now, you can go live doing demos, you can go live promoting your business, okay? Again, it's going to keep your reach high. It's going to help brand yourself. And this is the important thing. Yes, we're part of an amazing company, Oriflame, yeah? But you want to brand you. You want this to be that they're buying off you, not Oriflame. So brand yourself in a great way, and this is going to help it. And it keeps you in the news feeds. It keeps you there all the time, people seeing what you're seeing. Watch parties. These watch parties are great. I've never used them until recently, and I can't believe how fantastic they are. Now, this is really simple to do. If you could to go, let's just say, into a buying selling group, and you click on the discussion where you would normally post, and it says, you can see it there on the end here, the purple watch party. Okay, you click that, it then comes up with all your saved videos or things that you can put in there. You can use in people's lives, whatever you want in there. Okay, you add it, and then you go live into this watch party, and then all these people start joining. It's fantastic. So this is a watch party of me on there, and all of a sudden, all you see is all these names popping up at the top of all these people joining in, and then they ask questions, and then they buy. Yeah, you can do this up and down the country with links to your beauty store for people to just click on and just buy. Okay, so these are a great way to, because everyone gets notified. Everyone gets a notification to say that you're doing a watch party in this group. So everyone clicks on it, so what it is. So grab them quick. Grab their attention quite quick as to what you're selling, and then they'll stay and watch, okay? Facebook stories. Keep your face and your products and what you've got in the forefront of all of the Facebook all the time. It's at the top. It's just there. Yeah, even if you're not in the news feeds, the first thing you see at the top is the stories, and people will click on. Constantly have what you've got to offer up there, because it's like a subliminal message, isn't it, in someone's head? Like when you say you go to the cinema and they're always offering things to get you a drink in the background. Well, if you're there, you might not get you a sale every day. Okay, you might not even think it's getting you any sales, but by your face and your story, your products just being there all the time, whenever they do need something, that you're the first person they'll think of, because you're there. You're there on their Facebook, you're there in their head all time. You featured photos on your Facebook. So when you go to your Facebook and someone clicks on you, you've got at the top now a feature that you can create however you want people to see you. So this is if you click on mine, you see this, and these are my featured pictures. So I like pink, if you can tell. I like pink, I like things that I like, from the business type stuff. This is the type of thing, pictures people see when I go on there. Now a great one, Sarah has been telling me this today, but you can actually have your groups in your featured pictures as well. Okay, so I'm going to get Sarah to explain again how you do this. But you click on you have like boxes that you click on, and when you click on your box, you can scroll and get your group and add it in. So when someone clicks on your profile, you can have your business, your group at the top to go to your thing, along with all your pictures. It could be some pictures of you, it could be some pictures of your product, it could be some pictures of what you've got to offer. Okay, but it'll be there at the top. Now, branding yourself, okay, we mentioned that a minute ago, but when you're branding yourself, you've got to think about what you want to be known for, okay? So it's all about your identity, what value you have in your position. You've got to, people, if they think about buying makeup, they need to think of you. Think about buying skincare, they need to think of you. Think about earning an extra income, they need to be thinking of you. So make sure you're branding yourself in the right way, okay, and getting the right things across. Now, another great way to get yourself some sales is online parties. So there is lots of trainings that go through all of these things individually. But all this tonight is just giving you lots of ideas of how you can generate sales. You can launch a catalogue for each campaign. You can give special offers. You can get others to host the parties for you, and it's all done dead simple on Facebook. Attraction marketing, okay? You want people to maybe join your team. You want people to maybe buy off you. You don't need to push yourself. We're here to create a need and a want that some people didn't even know they needed or wanted. Okay, so by putting that out there all the time, creating something that's going to make them think, oh yeah, I did need that. So for example, the Milk and Honey body butter. That is a gorgeous product, and the founders just say, it's a lovely cream, a lovely body butter. Does anyone want one? You might not. But by saying, for example, this stuff is a really good after sun. If you go on a holiday and you have a tan, it makes your tan last longer. Does anyone want to have a nicer, longer lasting tan? Because I've got this great cream. Now, they may not have been thinking, I need an after sun. But when you put it into them with a solution, if you like, first, they then think, oh yeah, I'll get some of that. When I go on holiday, I'll have that. Okay, so it's finding a need that you didn't know they needed and getting them the solution to it. Okay, creating excitement. So getting them excited, and by you showing how excited you are about the business. Who wants to join you? Who wants to join your company? Who wants to be a customer? Yeah, not necessarily saying what you're doing, because you want to create curiosity. That's a great one, because when they do come to you then, because sometimes if you're there straight away telling them what it is, they can go and do their own research and then maybe decide it's not for them because they clicked on the wrong research. Yeah, so you want to make sure they come to you. Follow a checklist. In the Matrix group, if you go to the files, there is a checklist. There's also in the pinned post a video explaining how to go through our checklist and what it's thinking for. If you follow a checklist each day, it's going to keep you on track to get yourself in. Use our incentives with our welcome program to keep you on track. So you've got 3 catalogue campaigns to do this in. Your first catalogue campaign, £97 for sales, will get you mascara and the eye makeup remover. £97 in your second campaign will get you the tender coat and the face scrub. And then £97 in your third campaign will get you this fantastic back. So use these incentives to keep you going as stepping stones throughout your journey. How are you going to earn your money? Well, for all the sales you do in a 3-week catalogue campaign, under £130 will get you 20% commission. Over £130 will get you 30% commission, and over £650 you'll get an extra 5%, getting you 35% commission. So how you earn your money from building a team. This is a brief. If you are interested in team building and you're ready for that yet, you need to get your first promotion as a group manager, which is you and 4 people between you as a team doing 1,000 bonus points, which is £130. You'll then get an extra 5% on your retail, a 9% bonus on your frontline team members retail, and a 5% bonus on your downline team members retail, so they go on and do anything. Okay? If you then go out and promote a group manager yourself, you get 6% on there. So again, there's more in-depth training onto this. If it's something you are interested in, that's an example of what that is. But if you're going to do that, the best way to start you off team building is drip feeding and letting everyone know how much you're loving it, how much you love the business, and start to get people coming to you. Now, Facebook jail, have you been here? Because lots of us have been here. And there's lots of ways that you can avoid Facebook jail. So I'm just going to go through a few top tips as to how to try and keep yourself out of Facebook jail. So the main one is don't overpost in groups. So buy and selling groups are fantastic. You go start posting 50 posts in the groups and you will instantly get yourself a Facebook ban. Maybe not instant, but after a couple of days of doing that, you know, I've seen people have their accounts shut down for that. So you've got to make sure you are keeping a level of activity, which in the beginning, if you're not used to posting into groups often, you really want to keep it minimum, you know, maybe 10 posts a day at the most, okay? Build that up over time to maybe 20, 30 once you've got yourself a really high reach. If you are recruiting and you're advertising further afield with your beauty link, but don't go too far with it, okay? Don't post links into groups. If you ever need to post your beauty store link into a group, put it in the comments. Don't post it as the main post. And don't send out lots of friend requests. So, message requests, sorry. So if you're getting people, strangers, comment on your post asking you for either information on the business or to buy a product and you're not friends with them, just simply send them a little reply asking if they can message you so that you can reply. If you reply to them, that's different. If you're the initiator of the message request and you're doing that on a regular basis, Facebook will give you a ban. So a couple of ways to avoid keeping the ban. Keep your own Facebook active, very active. And when I mean your own Facebook, I mean what you do on your own personal profile, but not necessarily into groups. So keep, you know, posting things on Facebook, liking and commenting what other people do, being an active person, all of that. Make sure you're doing that. Change your profile picture every now and then so they know you're not a robot. Share videos, okay? Share things all the time on Facebook. Facebook, like the 3 E's: entertain, empower, and educate. So if you're posting things that's funny and entertaining people, they like that. If you're posting, you know, motivational quotes that's empowering people, they like that. Education, again, and the training, they like that. So they're the type of things you keep posting Facebook to keep your reach up, and comment and like on lots of other people's posts, and create interaction like we've said before. So these are the main things. Now Facebook algorithms change on an hourly basis, literally all the time. So we can't always be, right, that gives you the ban, that gives you the ban. But these are the main things that consistently Facebook asks of people. So if you do this best you can, you will, you know, stay out of reach of being in Facebook jail. So I'm going to finish with a few top tips. So keep popular products pumped to the top of your group. So when you're buying selling group, someone clicks on your group, you want them to instantly see comments or likes on at least the first 3 products you see. Okay, so if you've gone and done the right thing and you've gone and asked friends and family to comment, make sure that they're at the top. And how you make the products go to the top is by commenting. So either you put a little heart, you can then delete it, whatever you need to do, make sure that that's happening so that when someone clicks on your group, you don't go, oh, no one buys from them, and click off. They need to see comments straight away. But make sure you're cleaning up your old bump. So where you're bumping it up, you might be bumping it up with little hearts or anything. Make sure if you're leaving them on there, you're deleting any old ones, so it doesn't look like it's just only you commenting. Don't post multiple pictures at once. So what I mean by this is we don't want to create albums in our group. We don't want to put a post with a load of pictures, because each picture has to stand out on its own. Facebook buying is very different to other online buying platforms. So if you go on to eBay, for example, you go on and you search for a product. You'll go into the search bar and you'll look for it. That doesn't really happen with Facebook. People buy from us because it's jumped out at them in the news feeds. All right, so your product needs to jump out at people in their news feeds. So when we said before about 2 things that maybe would stop in the tracks and look, well, if you've got an album with loads of little pictures, it's never going to jump out. Or if you've done a nice big collage, lovely and pretty, with all flowers and borders, but for all the small pictures of the product, then them products are never going to jump out on anyone. So make sure your picture is on its own and it's going to jump out. Keep an eye on the trends, like we said before. Make sure you're always up to date with everything that you're posting all the time. Post real life photos, demos, reviews, all of that. Make sure that the results are being shown for the product. Taking as much information and training as you can. I know I've gone through a lot of things tonight. This is recorded. You can go back over. You can look at how things are done. Ask your sponsor, ask questions all the time, and just take it all on board and then put the action in. So again, take the advice and then follow the steps. And then the best times to post online, anytime. Anytime, yeah? Although I have found that nighttime is probably the most popular time. Early mornings is quite good too. But at night, after 8:30, that's when you get more people sat at home on Facebook. And then keep a check on the price change. Our special offers change every 3 weeks. Our catalogues change and our prices completely change. A tip to do is when you are posting in your group, maybe put the date of when that price is ended in there. And then when you are bumping up popular products, so we spoke before, you might have something that's really popular. I have a few things that are really popular that I've sold a lot of, but the prices are changed. So what I then do is, if I'm going to bump that product across, I will edit that post and change the price. You need to make sure that the correct price is showing, or the date of when that ended, so that when the customer asks for one, you can like politely point out that that price changed a week ago or whatever it was, and this is the new price, or offer an alternative. But just make sure you're keeping an eye on that. And that's it. That's me. I'm going to stop sharing.
Claire, we've just got a little question in